at the end of the year, depending on their points position. But as they have it nose to tail here and bringing it on down at turn number 4, we're looking for Hill and Grit to bring it on down for the start. And we've got green flag racing as Dustin Hill takes off from there. Let's see what happens off of turn number 1 and 2 as we watch Hill along with the 92 of Daniel Smith jet out front there. And the 2K of Gary Klima right there. Ryan Grit also, along with the 18 of Chris Kratzer. There's your top 5 as they come off of for lap number 1. The Iceman trying to make it on the outside, being a rim rider here to start off with. Goes high. Boy, he's shooting past about 4 or 5 cars there all the way into the number 4 position. All right, coming out of lap number 2, it's going to be the 92S of Daniel Smith still out front. Daniel Smith takes it to the front around the 94 of Justin Hill. Here comes the Iceman up in between there into the number 3 spot. It was Hill off the track momentarily, pulls it back on. And now Daniel Smith goes by here as your leader. There goes Derek Klima and Delbert Smith in the 92 battling for the 2nd spot. And Delbert Smith goes low, Klima goes high. Who's it going to be? Delbert Smith in the 92 takes it into the runner-up spot. He'll have to run down his son now that's driving the 92S. Both out of Wichita, but the veteran Delbert Smith running down the youngster. Let's see what happens here, but Derek Klima certainly isn't going to give up yet either as well. Those guys have been involved in a lot of battles all year long and in recent years as well. But there's your top 5. Daniel Smith in the 92S. Delbert Smith in the 92, your runner-up spot. The 2K of Derek Klima there in the white 2K is your 3rd place runner right now. The 18 of Chris Kratzer, the 1JR of Justin Kennerconnect. And then back there, the 94 of Dustin Hill. He's the number 6 spot. Then the 10J of Jill Roberg, followed up by the 12G of Ryan Grit and the 7C of Gary Gorby. Your leader going by, Daniel Smith, and the laps begin to fall away here. This is lap number 7. We've got a baker's dozen to go. So far, so good for the young man in the 92S out front here, leading the track champion and his dad by several car lengths here, and down almost straightaway link, leading Derek Klima, your number 3 spot. Chris Kratzer, who was one of the guys that has already won here on this 2014 season. He's picked up a feature win, so is Derek Klima and Delbert Smith as well. Lots of flyby down here as the cars beginning to get really spread out. Here's Dustin Hill, followed up there by Joe Roberg, Gary Gorby. Here's Ryan Grit and Dustin Beppert there in the 64 car. Terry Malm here in the 70. And the 81 of Doug C. But your leader, Daniel Smith, just about to make a marker out of the 81 car. I believe the 194 of Scotty Phillips just did not get started in tonight's show. Let me just set this one out, but laps continue to fall away here. This is lap number 10. We're halfway through, halfway done here on our 20-lap feature with your VSP Manufacturing Neesmith Chevrolet late models. Daniel Smith has done the job from the beginning. He took it from the number 3 spot in the grid and went around Dustin Hill pretty quickly and was able to get up there in front and hang on. But of course his dad gave him a challenge right now as he dove down underneath. We'll see what happens here, what dad does to son over the next 9 laps. Here they come off of turn number 4. Delbert Smith trying to move down underneath here, but a nice run there by Daniel Smith, making his car wide enough to hold his line there on that placement on the track and that line that he likes to run. Battle side by side, father and son there. You see the 92, the green 92 of Delbert Smith, and the 92S here, the orange and black 92. Dan Smith, Derek Klima the 2K. There's Chris Kratzer and Terry Malm in the 70. But actually, Malm is a lap car there. Justin Kennerconnect rounds out for your top 5 as they come off of this lap. And that is number 14. We're down to 6 to go here. Now Delbert Smith finds his way around to the top in front of Daniel Smith and the 92S, but those two are going to battle the rest of the way, and it may be the lap cars that make a difference here. Off of this last 6 laps. Side-by-side racing, father and son. as they go into turn number 1. Derek Klima, there he goes. Chris Kratzer, and then Justin Kinnerconnect. The guys are back here in the back of the field. There's Terry Malm along with the 94 of Dustin Hill, Gary Gorby, and Joe Roberg, the 10J car. Coming off of the turn here. Up! Oh! Daniel Smith was the kid says, I'm going to give Dad a bump here, and he did, coming down the main straightaway. So battling hard there. Delbert and Daniel Smith, both 92 cars. The son in the orange, black, and red 92, and Dad Delbert, the Iceman, in that blue and green, and get him a little shove here. Just let him know he's right there. Laps almost evaporated. 17 are down. 3 remain. But Delbert trying to hang on here now. He's got a little more room at this point in time. Lap traffic, as I mentioned earlier, could be a problem there for Daniel Smith. But Delbert out front. Daniel stays on number 2 spot. Derek Freeman, the number 3 position. Chris Kratzer, 18 in your 4th. And then Justin Kinnerconnect rounds out the top 5. All right, white flag is out. One more trip around for Delbert Smith and the rest of the field here for your BSB Manufacturing Nisbet Chevrolet late models. Delbert Smith down the backside. Daniel Smith in your runner-up spot. Here they come with a couple more turns to go. Out of 3, into 4, down the main chute. Delbert Smith will pick up the win. Daniel Smith in the runner-up spot. Then it's going to be Derek Klima in the 2K. And the 18 of Chris Kratzer will finish 4th. Justin Kinnerconnect in 5th of the 1JR. That rounds out your top 5 and the rest of the field. That's unofficial. We'll take you back to the top here as it looks. In the 1JR, Justin Kinnerconnect in 5th. Your runner-up to the 18 of Chris Kratzer. Then the 2K of Derek Klima finishes up with the number 3 spot. Dad and son really made a battle out of this thing all the way through. But
Uncle Trent, My Trade Construction, Friesen Chevrolet, Spastic Stickers, Richmond Race Engines, 7D Longhorns, BSB Manufacturing, SE Motorsports, I got Mid-America Orthopedic. Come on, big dog. Hey, Uncle Trent. Woo! Need a little your breath?
Yep, I'm getting too old for this.
But that, my friend, you worked your tail off.
I think Dan had the better car. We got in the lap cars. He slowed down a little bit. He was going to have to work for it. I wasn't going to give him one.
And you did. How about that, Delbert Smith Racing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we've been trying to do that for a long time. I'm glad we got her done finally.
All right, give it up for the Iceman. He needs a bottle of water and catch his breath.